So what are you doing right now, Warren?
3-inch exhaust proves I have a big... So before this video starts, I want to show you guys why we're getting a new exhaust. Ooh. So this is the current exhaust, and if you look, there's those gigantic mufflers right there. In order to raise the car and access the diff with the jack, we have to go from exactly this angle under the car, and we have to go like this. So that's why we switched to a single exit exhaust, which we're going to be installing today. Little baby. Mitchell, could you not scream at my baby? Oh, that's my baby. It's gonna backfire so well. It's gonna backfire so well. Oh, I love you. What's up, guys? Christmas has brought us a ton of fun parts, and we're gonna be doing a lot of installs for the next coming weeks. The first of these installs, this gigantic Greddy Revolution RS exhaust. Yeah, it's huge. As you saw in the last clip, you can double fist this. Yeah, I just got demonetized. So you may be asking yourself, why are you installing a new Catback exhaust? Because I already have one. I've had one for a while. And the reason, there's two reasons, actually. One is that with the dual exit exhaust that we have right now, it's really hard to access the diff when we're trying to jack up the car. And we jack up this car a decent amount, so like, it just got annoying, and we decided to go for a single exit, which is this one. And the other is that in the future, hintity hint, 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 when forced induction gets in the picture, having a larger 3-inch exhaust is going to allow for better airflow and maximum power output. I don't know why I said hint. Like that was this, like there was a hidden message in there. I pretty much said everything. Yeah, you did. We've already installed an exhaust, and if you guys are looking for a how-to video on how to do that, it is in the, probably that corner, I think that corner. But we decided to do something different today, which is instead of doing an install video, which we've already done, we're going to do the exhaust challenge. Now the exhaust challenge is everyone in the car community has done Catback exhaust. It's super simple. So now it's a challenge to see how fast you can do it. So we're going to put some time on the clock, and we're going to see how quickly we can install this new, what is that clicking noise? We're going to see how quickly we can install this new Catback exhaust. Let's get going. How hard can it be?
So what's this?
This is a mid-pipe.
But what's this part?
Resonator, I think. Muffler, resonator. So, for the sake of anybody who wants to replicate this, we've started by laying out our tools, but we have not removed any parts. We raised the car, we got it all prepped, but like I said, the car itself is still fully intact. So when I start this timer, we're gonna start everything. I'm thinking we could do it in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes, maybe less.
We've done the exhaust before, and this is just a replacement. We already have the car up, and that's usually what takes us the longest time. So we're just gonna replace it. Honestly, I think we can do it in 15.
Okay, I'm saying 30, he's saying 15.
We'll go for 30.
To be safe?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Set. Go, 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 go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you need to go grab that thing. Forgot
what I was doing.
Hold on, over your hand. Shout out to Greddy for making one of the hangers have to be like literally a centimeter away from this. I don't even understand. Is there instructions?
1 hour later.
So update, we're at about over an hour on this install because there's a couple things that went wrong. One, the bolts that Greddy provided did not fit in the front pipe. And when I say like they didn't fit in the front pipe, I mean like the hole on the front pipe was not big enough for the bolt to even be inserted. So that was a pain. We had to reuse the old ones and it took like a little bit of like fiddling to get it in. And then after that problem, here's the problem we're dealing with now. So like I pointed out to you, this hanger is very close to the muffler. So it's really hard to get the rubber gasket hanger thing over it. And the problem is without it, the muffler or the exhaust itself touches this corner and it would melt this if it was touching it. So we're trying to grind down a hanger right now to see if this will fit despite that being so close. And hopefully this works. So as you guys can see, we did not fix the fitment issue with this exhaust. It's still actually touching this part of the bumper. So for now, we're gonna turn on the car and see how this exhaust sounds. Keep in mind, this is not just the exhaust itself. We also have a catless front pipe and JDL unequal length headers. So do not expect this sound if you just bought the catback, but let's see how it sounds.
Airflow. I can feel it all the way out here.
It's so loud. So overall impressions of this new Greddy Revolution RS exhaust, it's a lot louder than the last exhaust. It's loud. You need to be aware that this is going to be much louder than anything you're running on the car right now. But I like that. I like loud. I guess that's just because I'm young and stupid. So I do like this exhaust, except for that the fitment is awful. It's actually still touching the side of the bumper, which means it'll melt it once it starts to get hot. And I don't see any way around that. I'm still running OEM fitment type stuff, so there's no reason why the fitment would change if you're running any different kind of exhaust setup. So if you don't want to cut your bumper, I guess I really wouldn't recommend this exhaust. And also the bolts that Greddy provided were not very good fitting. So just overall, if you're just planning on doing this as a catback exhaust, or this is just your like daily driver, I wouldn't recommend this exhaust just because the issues in the fitment. It took us like probably an hour and 15 minutes to install just because of all these issues, despite the fact that we thought it was going to take 15 to 30 minutes. So just another time that shows that installing stuff is never as simple as you want it to be, and that's just life. But until next time, make sure you guys subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time.